Well, hi everybody. I just did my first Instagram live on Cut Flower Scott, and so if you want to see me unbox all this, you can go over there. But I want to take a moment and show you this amazing product. I know right now a lot of American grown farms are struggling. They have flowers, they just keep blooming. You have a beautiful day like today, they just keep blooming, and trucks aren't leaving California, which is where these beautiful flowers are from, or wholesalers are struggling just to even get rid of what they've already got. So first thing I would say is, if you have a wholesaler that you can help out, I would definitely call your wholesaler and see if they've got some things. Maybe they want to do some deals to help move some product. But if you're in a part of the country that your wholesaler's closed, or you would like to get some amazing flowers, these flowers are from Camflor. It's crazy to think that just a handful of weeks ago, I was supposed to be at Camflor either yesterday or today, actually seeing their operation with Kelly Shore from the Floral Source. Shout out Kelly. And I talked with one of the head dude over there, Carlos, yesterday, and I'm like, what can I do? And he sent me some flowers that I could show you guys. This is the kind of stuff that's being grown right here in the United States. And you don't have to worry about imports. You don't have to worry about a lot of things. And so I kind of want to walk through kind of what happened. We got this box this morning, you know, just to be on the safe side. We took some kind of a cleaner and we kind of just wiped down the box from the outside just to make sure we didn't have any, you know, contaminants coming to the house. So we wiped the box down, and then we just opened it up and started unboxing everything to show you. The thing I've got to show you that one of the things I love about Camflor is this is all the plastic that was in this box on these flowers. And so if you care about that, this is another great quality about Camflor. Most of their flowers come wrapped in paper. And you know, it's one of those things that's a whole lot more compostable than any of that. So it's definitely worth checking out. And so I want to go through what they sent me and show you some of these amazing flowers. So they are shipping. They are in California, of course, it's shelter in place, but they are shipping anything that's on their property right now. And so there's some incredible things here. Let me start off with, I mean, they grow thousands and thousands of ranunculus. Look at the stem length on this. I mean, of course, varieties do vary. So sometimes certain varieties might be shorter, or depending on where they are in the season. But this light pink is really great. And just like any of the light pink ranunculus, you see variation from a darker pink to a more blushy pink. But the stem length is great. They're just really beautiful. We're definitely, if you're interested, let me know if you're interested. We're thinking about shooting a video for IGTV of me processing all of this, so you can kind of see how I would do it. But beautiful flowers. And so here, I'm gonna put that to the side. But then they grow Lysianthus, and I'm really excited because they started growing a lot of the different varieties that are real popular. They don't have big numbers of them yet, but they do have some gorgeous ones.
Somebody's asking what company this is. They just joined.
Sorry. So if you just joined, this is from Camflor, and we're going to put a link up, probably on our bio, like through Linktree, or possibly, you know, I'm going to do a post about all of this stuff here in just a little bit. And so Camflor is based out of the Watsonville, California area, and they're a big grower, and their business, as you can tell, their business really is catered towards, you know, wedding and event companies. But, you know, one of the things I think about in trying to support, you know, locally grown product or domestically grown product, and this is one of the things Kelly Shore does talk about a lot from the Floral Source, is, you know, what is available this time of year. I mean, you see, this is towards the end of March. They have alstroemeria, anemones. I'm going to show you all this stuff, but look, I mean, lots of beautiful Lysianthus. Love this color. I'm going to run out of room here. One thing so I'm not a big Status fan, but Camflor Status is ridiculous. And so I love their Status. This is Blush. And talking about a flower that holds up well, that could dry, you know, you could reclaim it out of a wedding. It's so fresh. The bees are here. I mean, It's a lot of fun. But these are huge bunches, and this is the way their status is. And it's just, I don't know, they got some magic that they work on that, but it's really, really beautiful status. All the colors are like that. Got some green hellebore, love hellebore, anemones, or sometimes as a, you know, when you're the middle guy in wholesale or a broker, anemones can sometimes be challenging because they don't always ship well. But these anemones, there was like one stem that arrived broken. The rest of them are really almost perfect. I mean, just incredible. And so I'm really thinking, you know, we're gonna shoot a video. Heather, love this heather. It is a great filler. And it just makes me so sad because I think of the weddings and all the brides that would normally be going on this time. You know, we long for jasmine that looks like this all year long, and this is the peak season for it. The buds are pink, and then as they open, they often start to turn white, and then the centers will be, like here's some that are more white. There is a white version too, but this is just beautiful. Beautiful. So, gun-eye uke. I love this uke. This is really probably my favorite. Yeah, gun-eye. Because I love the texture. I love the drape on it. I love how it has that darker stem to it. It's just really great. Also good for like boots and wearable type stuff. Pieces. Beautiful seated uke. And silver dollar. Of course, we know that's really popular. Here, I'm going to come put this over here. But again, all of this is from Camflor. So if you can't get flowers right now, and you are wanting to do an editorial, you know, work on some kind of promotional material for your website, for your social media posts, and you want to support a domestic grower, an American grower, Camflor definitely can hook you up with their incredible products. Viburnum season there is really just now in full swing, and again, it's so sad because probably by the time all of the quarantine situations are over, this will be close to the end of the season, if not over by then. So beautiful viburnum, love that, love, my favorite color. And a lot of people don't know there's people that grow alstroemeria in California. You know, we're so used to South American alstroemeria, but I mean, look at the stem on this. I mean, it's a huge stem. The flowers are all kind of top. Sometimes there's pros and cons to that, but I mean, definitely when you're putting them in a bigger arrangement, it takes up a lot of space. I mean, these will take a few days to really get into full swing or full openness, and can't wait to see what that does. Rice flower. Again, this is the peak season for rice flower. Look how big these bunches are. And you can see where a lot of times it has two colors. It's the same plant, but it comes in pink and white. It just depends on the stage of development it's in. And so another great wedding flower. And then Boronia, which one of the things I wanted to show earlier, you know, things happen. You know, FedEx, they don't always read the arrows on your box, but sometimes you get broken stems and you can just pick them off, or like in this situation, I'm going to go in and cut that off. And you know what? You don't know. And you can still use it. It's perfectly fine. And sometimes we just have, you know, when we're dealing with shippers and we're dealing with these local growers, you know, they can't help what people do with the boxes. And so just a little trimming. Here's a couple more pieces here. You just pull off. And you never know. But this Boronia is so fragrant.
We've had a few more people join if you want to say where you got them.
So yeah,
from.
okay, so everybody, so this is my second Instagram live, and this is from Camflor. All this product is from Camflor in California, and they have some amazing stuff. I know that a lot of wholesalers use Camflor to source wedding type products, wedding material, and they ship all over the country to some of the biggest wholesalers out there. But right now, with a lot of the wholesale accounts shutting down, people still want to work on various projects or want to do things with their community and want to at least help support an American grower. And so that's why Camflor has unfortunately had to majorly shrink their staff by as much as 80%. And they're trying to, just keep things moving because the flowers keep blooming. If you don't go into the anemones and cut those flowers, and then they just almost like rot on the flowers eventually, or the plants, I mean, and it impacts the next, several weeks. So you got to keep things cut so you keep your plants healthy and strong so you can, keep getting this production. And they want to be around for both the wholesale accounts and others, and when this thing's over. So if you guys want to see, I think we're thinking about doing a video with me processing this stuff, if you guys are interested. The other thing we're going to do is Friday morning, I'm not sure if we're going to do it live or if we're going to just do a video, so you let us know what you prefer. But either way, Jenny Early from Enemies of the Average, she was in our first season. She just lives around the corner from here. And we're going to go to her studio because it's been kind of locked up and quarantined, and we're going to go do a tutorial. She's going to do some design work with these flowers. We also have some more product coming that I'm excited about, and I'll do another live and show you guys when it gets here, but I'm going to keep that a surprise. So anyway, anybody have any questions? What'd you say?
Just about the podcast episode this week.
Oh yeah. And so silly me, I'm so obsessed about flowers, I'm not even thinking about the podcast. But the flower podcast, I mean, guys, this is a great time to catch up on past episodes, but this week's episode was really special. I mean, I more than once did it bring a tear to my eye, just trying to get the hearing the stories of our 4 guests. And there were so many incredible stories out there of people giving back to the community, taking their flowers like this that they got in, and just whether they're giving them to neighbors and just putting them on the end of their driveway for people just to grab a bouquet. But that was a really great episode, and I recommend listening to it if you're down or if you're just trying to figure out what to do and how to pivot right now. There's a lot of people, if you've got a big following and if you've got, other products like classes and things, I mean, you have things that you can offer people, but, not everybody has that. And this is a way that we can just, one box, I don't know how much this box would be, but one box of flowers, just like this, and brighten someone's day. I think it'd be great. But I just want you guys to just know that, as we're doing all this stuff on the podcast, we're really trying to connect and make a difference and trying to help, whether you're a grower or whether, you're a designer, whether you're a wedding planner, all those things. And so let us know what we can do to help, and, how we can reach out to people and make a difference. That's what we're about. So check out the podcast. I know we have a lot of followers on Instagram. I know not everybody's into podcasts, and that's fine. We still love everybody, but I would say that, it's a great way to connect. And if you have an iPhone, you have an app on your phone, it's easy to get to. If you don't have an iPhone, you can use Spotify, use iHeartRadio. If you have Alexa in your home, you can, or your car, wherever, it's even on Alexa. And so we have lots of ways for you to connect. You can also go to our website, theflowerpodcast.com, and you can see all of our guests. It's crazy to think that we have over 70 guests, actually almost 80 guests on our website. And you can see all the different content that they've shared with us and download, or you actually just listen off the website. And so, yeah, a lot of great things.
Okay, someone's asked if you're going to put up a list of the flowers that you have, if you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great suggestion. Because there's a lot of great stuff here. And is
Camflor shipping all over the U.S.?
Yes, Camflor is shipping. This box came in FedEx. Like I said, we wiped it down when it came in our house. We kind of have a little quarantine area for shipments and mail and stuff that comes in. But yeah, they ship all over the U.S. I know the 48. I don't know. I doubt if they ship to Alaska. But I don't know. You can ask.